And then people get all emotional about things and they stop using their brain. It's like, oh, you poor people that are all, oh my God, John Kerry is for us because he's like us. No. Vote for him because you believe in his policies. Do not vote for him because you think that John Kerry is like you, because he's not. When John Kerry talks about President Bush's tax cut of the top 1%, guess what? He's talking about him. Don't pretend you're poor, puto. When you say pass the ketchup, your wife's fucking name is on the bottle! Unless you've been on welfare and government cheese, shut the fuck up about being poor. And I mean real welfare and government cheese. Not the government cheese and welfare that you young motherfuckers get. You know who you are. That you get a little card like you have an account in the bank or some shit. I'm talking about fucking goddamn welfare with those little packets of fake monopoly fucking money. And it was embarrassing as shit. And you tried to rip it and it tore in half and you started crying at the goddamn liquor store. I'm talking about government cheese where you try to make an omelet, the cheese didn't melt and the eggs were all crunchy and shit. John Kerry's campaign actually had the balls to say, I might be the next black president. Did I fall asleep during the first nigga administration? I don't recall seeing a black man put his hand on the Bible and say, oh, USA, nigga gonna represent. I don't fucking remember that day. And then there's the other side. You people that love Bush so much that you can't see beyond the fact that he's a little, retarded. No? Look at me when I say this. George W. Bush never got better than a C average throughout his entire academic career. No. I'm just telling you the truth. He's done, listen, it bothers me that the President of the United States of America is not as eloquent in English as Carlos Mencia. That bothers me. Really, that bothers me. Because I want my president to be smarter than me. That's all I'm saying. I don't like the fact that I can pick on him and you actually cannot have a retort to that. But I agree. But see, here's where you're wrong. I agree. Thank God for USA that we have our differences of opinion. But here's where you're wrong. And not that I'm voting for one or the other. But if you think for 1 second that Gore wouldn't have gone to war against Ahmed, you don't know the history of our nation. White leaders in this country have never had a fucking problem killing people of color. If you don't believe me, ask the Indians, ask the niggers, ask the Smiths, ask Ahmed, ask the Boots. All of us did. All of us did. Every fucking one of us. And that's the truth. We all did. I feel you, man. I feel you. But don't get all emotional about this. Don't. Sit down. I feel you. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. And here's the thing. What did I tell you earlier? I love the fact that that happened because that shows you exactly what I'm talking about. She did not actually have a retort for what I said about him not being well-equipped in the English vernacular. She wanted to attack me in other ways because it's an emotional issue. See, it's not emotional for me at all. At all. At all. I was watching the Republican National Convention and George W. Bush said, as importantly, and my friend with cerebral palsy went, that's not how you say that.